Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Star Author Podcast. I'm your host, Amita Wadhwani, and today we have a special guest who is not only a talented writer but also an artist, singer, and dancer. Joining us is Charvi, affectionately known as Charu. She's here to talk about her latest book, Friends of My Life, which you can find on the Bookalooza bookstore, and the link of the book is given in the description box below. So do check out her book and grab a copy of her book. It's very interesting. So before we start, I first of all welcome you with a big heart, Charu. Can I call you Charu?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Okay. So I welcome you with a big heart, and it's really, giving me a very good feeling that, I'm going to have a small conversation, a kind of chit chat with you. So my first question for you is, what inspired you to write this beautiful book?
Nothing inspired me, but it's just me. One day I got a thought that why do only adults get the chance of being an author? At
Okay.
least other jobs like teacher, doctor, or engineer deserves education for that specific work. But being an author is too easy. We just need to use our imagination, or we just need to use words to write our real life situations. So one time when I was packing my bag, I saw this advertisement in my book where your platform was advertised, and it said that you can create your own book. So I quickly logged into it and started creating my book.
Okay, that's interesting. So I think that piece of ad worked for us and for you too. Okay, cool. Okay, my next question for you is like, what message, do you hope that your readers will take away from your stories?
Like I hope that my readers will understand that no one deserves to be alone from my book. And second of all, I think that they would also understand that teamwork always wins.
This is really nice. The message is like, no one is going to feel alone. It is giving me inspiration, and I'm definitely, super excited to read your book because it is something that people actually should, read about because deep in the hearts, people are now feeling very lonely.
Yes.
So, yes, and it's a really good message. Okay, cool. And next is like, if I talk about your passion about writing, so how do you balance your passion about writing, drawing, singing, dancing? Because you have got so many, talents
Yes.
in you.
That's a great question. Nobody ever asked me about this, but I'm going to tell the answer.
Okay.
Singing doesn't take a part of my time because I sing while I do other things. I sing while I do chores, and I sing while I do my hobbies also. And literally it came like my hobby.
Mhm.
So one day when I was drawing, I sing. When I do the dishes, I sing. So that's not like taking part of my time. Well, drawing and dancing, I should do it in the weekends because at least a drawing at least needs 3 hours of hard work. So there's no way I'm going to do it in week weekdays.
Yeah.
So, and about my writing, I used to do it in vacations. Actually, this is my first published book, but I write books in vacation that were fully handmade. And one of them was Chandrayan's history, and it
Oh,
was displayed on my library's notice board.
amazing. It is like, you are just not a star author, you are like a celebrity. The way you have dressed up and, the way you are conveying your, your thoughts, your emotions, and I think you are a complete package of, brain and beauty. So, this is really amazing. Okay. Okay. My next question for you is like, if I talk about the advice you want to give to the young aspiring writers, so who want to follow, in your footsteps, like, so what kind of advice you are going to tell them?
The only advice I can give them is never give up. Because when you want to reach the top, you need to face difficulties and struggles, and you need to fix them. Then only you can get to the top. And like, see, you need to fix each and everything. Then only like success is the part of failure. So like that, my readers can understand that. Never give up.
Okay, it's so motivating. And I mean, I shouldn't ask you, but what's your age?
My age is 11.
Oh my God. You are just 11. And I think you are the treasure box of, say, kya kahen say? It's like a lot of knowledge you have. I mean, the wisdom. I would say you are very wise. So not in, I would say obviously intelligent to aap ho hi, but I think I would say that you are very wise. I mean, the thoughts and everything you are saying, like never give up, people should not feel alone. So I mean, these kind of thoughts and ideas, and especially if it's your is very tender age. So it comes at this age. I mean, you are giving me goosebumps. Okay, cool. Okay, let's have some fire round questions. If you could have any fictional character as a best friend, who would it be?
I would like Mirabel from Encanto to be my best friend
Okay.
because in the movie she does not have any superpowers, but her sisters do. Instead of being jealous of them, she tries to do most of what she can do, and she gets to be the best. Even though she doesn't have any superpowers, if there's a will, there's a way.
Okay. And do you have any serious nickname which your friends have given you ever?
Yeah. Actually, no one in my school had my name Charlie because it's from my country
Okay.
and it was close to Charlie. So everybody called me Charlie, and after a period of time, they came to know that I love chocolate the most. So
Okay.
after that, they called me Charlie Chocolate whenever they used to see me.
Okay. Cool. So if you were left alone on an island, who would you would like to take along with you?
Actually, there are three people I would like to take as my friends. First of all is Dia. She is my very close friend. Like she was with me when I was alone. Second of all is Varia. She is always with me. You cannot see me without her.
Okay.
And then lastly Aisha because she can clearly handle my anger. Like
Okay.
when I'm angry, she can make me laugh out of nowhere. Nobody can make me laugh so easily when I'm angry.
So I think on the island they must be, looking after you only. Like you should
Yes.
not be you should not feel bad. It's like that only. And so
Yes.
they are not like, I would say you would love to take your caretakers along with you. Is
Yeah.
that so? Okay. And any animal you love?
Actually, I cannot name a specific animal. Like I love all animals except for the rat.
Okay. Okay. So what do you like? You are a tea person or a coffee person?
I am 100% full tea person. I love tea the most. Coffee is bitter. How do I even drink that?
Seriously? Oh my
Yeah.
God. People are crazy about coffee.
Yes, that's my thought all the time when I see coffee. How do they drink that? So
Oh,
bitter.
oh. You are a sweet girl. That's why you like sweet things.
Thank you.
So, what do you like? Chocolates or ice creams?
I love them both, but
Both.
mostly I like ice creams because I can take short breaks. In winter, my mother won't allow me to eat ice creams. So if I ate ice cream in the summer, then for the winter, my teeth will be okay.
So you like veg biryani or non-veg kebabs?
Non-veg kebab. If the biryani is non-veg, I would go for that. But non-veg biryani is like vegetable rice only. So there is no.
So you are a hardcore non-veg food lover.
Yes.
So what's your favorite thing, place, or person in the world?
I cannot say that because I love everybody, I love everything, and I love every place. But for place, I can say one thing: school. Because school
Cool.
is a place where you get love and where you get education, and you can also learn sports in there.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. What do you like the best thing about your mom and dad?
There's no best thing about them because they are the best. Each and everything they do is is the best for me and my sister. So almost they are the best.
Okay. Any message for our viewers? Like you already have shared two beautiful messages from your book
Yes.
and you have inspired people, but still, apart from if we do not take your book in the picture, so what kind of message you want to share with the viewers?
I have three messages for my
Okay.
viewers.
One, not
First
two,
of
you have
all,
three. Okay.
first of all, this message is not for my viewers, but it's for my father. It's 13th July and it's my father's birthday. So happy
Wow.
birthday, Appa. And I wish you have a wonderful birthday full of surprises. And for my viewers, I would like to say that please go to this platform, Bookalooza, and try to be a young author. Being a young author is very easy in Bookalooza, and you can. There are a lot of templates and a lot of choices in Bookalooza. If you don't get anything, just call them. They will easily solve it for you. And the last one I want to say is that please buy my book.
Okay.
Its name is Friends of My Life, and I have written that how alone I was in fifth grade, and how I got my three best friends, that is Dia, Faria, and Aisha.
Wow, lovely messages. Lovely. Okay. So, can you wish your father in a very grand way on this platform? Happy birthday again.
Actually, I arranged everything for this book to be a surprise for my father. And this
Okay.
interview, I thought that if I made this interview on 13th July, it would be a big surprise for him on his very special day. So
Okay.
that's why I asked you.
Okay. No, not a problem. Okay. So, let's sing for him. Happy birthday again.
Yes.
Chalo.
Okay.
Let's start.
Happy birthday to you. May God bless you. Happy birthday, Appa. Love you the most.
Okay. Lovely. God bless you. And lots of wishes from the Book and Visa team to your father. And may he has a lot of, good years full of good health and prosperity in the approaching
Yes.
time.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, it's time to wrap up this session now. And thank you so much, Charu, for joining us today and sharing your wonderful stories and experiences. And it's been an absolute pleasure, getting to know you and hearing about friends of my life. To all our
Yes.
listeners, don't forget to grab a copy of Charu's book from the Bookalooza bookstore, and the link of the book is given in the description box below. Until next time, keep reading and stay creative. Thank you, everyone.